John, you give me the quarterback. From this point forward, I'm going to consider everything. Like I said before, I don't think Cam's a great quarterback. I think we've seen the best of Cam. And the best of Cam's still not overly accurate, average passer rating. Don't tell me he doesn't have players around him. Kelvin Benjamin's great. Jonathan Stewart, good running back. Tremendous defense, especially front seven. I'm not saying not talented. So here we go. Would you rather? You give me the quarterback. I'm a GM today. Who would I take?
All right, we'll start with some of the big names. Tom Brady.
I'm going to eliminate him. I think it's impossible with Brady. If you're starting today, Tom Brady's 39, so obviously his age is a massive deterrent. But if I could get Tom Brady for a year and a half to 2 years over Cam, I would absolutely take him. I think Tom's the toughest one for me of all the quarterbacks. Tom's better than Cam, and it's not close. Much more coachable. But his age is no. I can't wuss out on this. I would take Cam over Tom because he's 39.
Okay.
Wow.
Andrew
He's
Luck.
39. I mean, I got about a year and a half left of Tom.
Can we apply that same logic to LeBron?
Can we stay in football?
Andrew Luck.
Andrew Luck. Yeah, I'd take Andrew Luck.
Sure. Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers. He's got 7 years left.
Stafford.
I'd take Matt Stafford. Again, you think I'm loony. Matt Stafford, first time in his career, is getting reasonable coaching. 36 TDs, 6 picks, 69% completion rate, 108. It's not close. Cam's not shown an ability to do that.
Matt Ryan.
I think Matt Ryan's more mature, more dependable. I think he has a lower ceiling, but I kind of know what I get with Matt Ryan. And for me as a quarterback, I always talk about quarterbackial. Matt Ryan's not as talented as Cam Newton, but I kind of get more. I know what I get with Matt Ryan.
Russell Wilson.
I love Russell.
Of course.
Yeah, I'd take Russell.
I know the answer to this one. Derek Carr.
Derek Carr, yeah.
Ben Roethlisberger.
Ben's got 4 years left. I'd take Ben. Because I've told you before with Cam, I don't think Cam's playing 15 years. The great ones play 15 years. I think Cam's got enough money. I don't think he lives for football. I think he's going to have a lot of endorsements out of football. I think Cam's got about 4 years left. So I think Big Ben does, and Big Ben's better.
Dak Prescott.
Dak Prescott. I whiffed on him. I mean, he looks incredible. Right? He looks incredible. His completion percentage is 70%.
Phillip Rivers.
Cam.
Jameis Winston.
Now, see, this is interesting. I think they're very similar. I don't always love their judgment, but when Jameis Winston is hot, I think he's a better thrower. I think he's more accurate. I do. Now, again, Jameis is a little behind Mariota, but when Jameis is on, his ceiling is really high. His good moments are jaw-dropping. I think I'd take Jameis right now.
Mariota?
I'd take Mariota. Yeah, I like his accuracy.
Kirk Cousins.
Very tough. Cam's better than Kirk Cousins. Here's what I think is happening with Kirk Cousins. I think the coach is making Kirk Cousins. Jordan Reed is making Kirk Cousins. I like Kirk, but I think he's in a very good situation with tremendous weapons and a tremendous coach for his ability. So I would take Cam.
Joe Flacco.
Really close. Flacco's been an MVP of a Super Bowl, and Flacco's also been a multiple winner in a division with Big Ben. That's a coin flip. I'm not sure. I would have to sleep on that as a GM.
You don't have a choice.
Okay.
Pick one.
Who would you take? Flacco, Cam?
I'd take Flacco.
I think I would by that much.
All right, Tyrod Taylor.
Cam Newton.
Andy Dalton, your boy.
Cam Newton by a mile, yeah.
Brock Osweiler, I don't think I have to ask that
Cam
one.
Newton.
Alex Smith.
Cam Newton.
Ryan Tannehill.
Cam Newton.
Drew Brees. Kind of
It's the Tom Brady situation. Yeah. I would take Cam over Tom and Drew because I think I'm seeing deterioration. Remember, when you get to be 39, it's like in college. When you were in college, you could drink all night, get up and play basketball the next morning, no problem. If I have a second helping of yogurt, I'm out for a week. When you're 39 and get hurt, that stuff does not heal. So I think I would take Cam over Drew and Tom simply because of their age. I don't think they have many years left.
Eli Manning.
I'd take Cam. You think I'm crazy on that?
No.
Eli makes with Eli, I get all the mistakes Cam makes, but at least Cam can add a running component.
Carson Wentz.
I take Carson Wentz.
All right, I got a good one. Jimmy Garoppolo.
You know I love Garoppolo.
I know you do.
I think he's going to be tremendous. I know.
You're taking Jimmy Garoppolo over Cam Newton? Off of how many games have you seen him play?
Listen, I'm a general manager. I'm rolling the dice.
I mean, I love Jimmy, but come on.
All right, Jared Goff.
Cam Newton.
Tony Romo.
Cam Newton.
Oh.
I like Tony for 2 years, but that's all I like him for. I get 5 years left out of Cam, 4 to 5 out of Cam. Cam's not playing for 15. He's not playing. That guy's too good looking and too many endorsements, and he's not playing for. It's not going to be some desperate guy. That guy's going to retire and make $10 million a year in endorsements.
I can think of another guy who makes.
By the way, Cam Newton's a guy you could hire and put on like one of these Fox pregame shows. You would watch the show. I mean, I think he's got big personality.
Yeah.
See, so
I think that's.
Did you
I think
keep
that's
track?
all of them.
So did
Yes.
you? Okay, what were the numbers? What were the numbers here?
So you have Cam as the 14th best quarterback, but you also didn't really answer on Brady and Breeze because you don't think they have enough time left.
So I say, I'm saying
you chose
choose.
Cam.
So you
I
have
said
13
choose Cam over Brady and choose Cam over
There's
Breeze.
13 quarterbacks you would rather start your franchise or move forward with your franchise with than Cam Newton.
And is that ridiculous? How many would you? When you looked at the list, how many would you? I said he's talented and he's a star.
Well, I've seen Jimmy G play 6 quarters, so I
Okay.
think I'm going to roll with the guy who was in the Super Bowl last year.
Agreed.
Are you guys dissing me on that? I may be a little over my skis on that one. That's not fair. But
Well, I just think it's interesting. You know, LeBron can make a lot of money off of endorsements, and he doesn't have many years left to play.
Wait, I did forget one. Blake Bortles.
LeBron's the greatest basketball player in 15 years in the league.
That doesn't mean he will be for the next 15 years.
Let me hold on. I forgot Blake Bortles. You used to like him.
Cam,
I'm just
yeah.
checking.
By the way, I took Cam, but what I clearly didn't do, I took all the young guys, Carr, Jameis, Mariota. What I did say is I've seen the best of Cam, and it's 59% completions in an era where you got to hit at least 63. So what I really did, it's not that I took like Big Ben over him because most people would. Aaron Rodgers. What I did is I think Derek Carr, Jameis Winston, Mariota. I see emotional stability. I see a higher ceiling with them. I think I've seen the best of Cam, and after 6 years, it's 59%. 88 passer rating. And Moody. and by the way, dinged up a little. And has said, quote, I don't feel safe out there.